Hello everybody, my name is aerosalikenvt. I'm a futuristic alien mechanic who specializes in horror, narrative-based games, reaction content, and today we are watching IHeartJustice's Why We Hated MVCI featuring MaximilianDood. This one has been heavily recommended to me. I have not watched IHeartJustice yet. I think I did record one, but I haven't posted it yet, but someone was like, you should really watch this one. If you don't know, Monday, August 3rd, I will be doing my very first fighting game live stream exclusively here on YouTube. I will have open lobbies. I'll be watching some tutorial videos and playing Street Fighter 6 for the very first time, learning the characters, and then you can all join in the lobby and come beat the absolute shit out of me. I think it's gonna be a fantastic time. We're gonna watch one last fighting video before I join the fighting community myself. I'm very excited. As always, a big thank you to all of my members. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. I really appreciate you. I know I say it every single time, but I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without every single one of you. If you would like to become a member and support what we're doing here, you get member-only posts, member-only videos, member-exclusive live streams that will be coming out as soon as my member debuts on August 8th, polls to help me decide which reacts I'm going to do for the week, some emojis that I think are very cute, and a little bit of a sneak peek as to what's to come, and a bunch of other things that I can't wait to offer you. Thank you again for 10,000 subscribers. I'm still beaming from ear to ear about it. I am also powered by AdvancedGG. I finally got my welcome kit. It's coming in. I'm excited to do it. But if you would like to get yourself something to drink and also support me in the process, highly recommend AdvancedGG. Use code AERO70 to get 10% off of your order. And it's my first sponsorship. I hope I'm doing you proud, AdvancedGG. I can't wait to taste you. I'm super excited to watch this. I am very curious what their opinions are about this game. I don't know. I know it's Marvel v. Capcom. Marvel v. Capcom 1, I'm assuming is what this is. I think that's what I is in the Roman numerals. Regardless, I'm excited to get into it. I love MaximilianDood. He has my entire heart. I'm so excited. And I'm ready to just get into the reaction.
MVCI. Well, as the spiritual successor of what my beloved game MVC3, I was looking forward to an amazing game, and I don't think it delivered. It actually made me very sad. So I have a panel here today that's going to help us discuss 5 reasons why you should hate MVCI. I have my esteemed panel here, young Lythero, joining me today.
Dude,
hi.
You told me about this technically for the first time in detail 55 minutes ago. I'm not even a video game like journalist or reviewer, and you're pitting us against this fucking hyper nerd for this video game. This is a literal Phoenix Wright kiss where I'm given no prep time and I'm up against the most highly influential fucking attorney, and all I can provide is color commentary, and I'm white. So I'm not going to be doing too well. I'm gonna be real.
We have another member of our esteemed panel here, Zyzix_, ready to hate on MVCI.
Yeah,
how are you feeling
let's
today?
go.
Hey, so I got on MVCI because I forgot the things was in the game because I haven't played it in 7 years. Probably
That's
7
crazy.
years, so yeah, I'm just kind of refreshing my memory of why I hate this game. I'm actually I'm rekindling my hate for MVCI right now.
I also did that. I put out a video. Like why MVCI sucks. I had to put it on times 2. I quickly go through why we hit it.
Oh my god, okay.
Okay, no, this is so true though. I had a friend bring me on for something and they were like, hey, you know, like somebody just dropped out. Can you join for this event? And I was like, cool. Was a game I had not touched in, I shit you not, like 8 years, but they needed like a recording buddy. And I was like, dude, I've switched to mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna have to go find my controller. I don't remember shit about this game. I just remember hating it. And we get like 5 minutes into the game and I'm like, yeah, I remember I fucking hate this game. And they're like, okay, well, you can't talk about, like, I'm supposed to be having fun playing this. So you have to like, can you keep it together? And so we had to start the recording over. I'll see if I can find the video. If I can find the video, I'll link it in the description. But you can literally hear me like gritting my teeth, being like, oh, this is so fun. I love this already. This is, and then MaximilianDood is gonna be here. Absolute expert in the field. I'm so excited.
Okay, so obviously we have an esteemed, very well-prepared panel here going up against the defendant. Who honestly, I don't know. I don't know if he can really do it, chat. I don't know if he can really convince us that this game
no, like seriously, whoever
good.
This guy is that you guys are bringing in, he's gonna have to work real hard.
He's gonna have to work so hard,
dude. Like, what the hell that person's gonna have on this?
Oh my god!
But, yeah.
Can I just say, if I ever get to do anything with you, please know that I'm gonna be like so cool, calm and collected on the outside, but on the inside, I'm just going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you're so cool because he is so cool. I think it's why I'm so drawn specifically to creators like MaximilianDood or Markiplier. I know, obligatory Markiplier reference, but I think it's part of why I'm so drawn to creators like this is because not only are they creating cool things and they obviously like are very knowledgeable, but it is so rare to find people with that kind of passion and just inherent love for what they do and the people that they're doing it with and the people in the industry. And I find that so inspiring, and I really look up to people like that because I like to think of myself like that, and it's something that I constantly want to aspire to do. I want to make the community and the world around me better, whatever niche I find myself in, and so I look up to you, and I think you're cool.
Oh yeah, so what are we talking about?
Oh my god, all right, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, MaximilianDood joining us today to defend a beloved MVCI iteration, a Marvel Capcom phenomenon.
So I thought I was like with you guys in the audience listening to said defendant, but it turns out I'm like up there now, behind the stand. Unbeknownst, I have been called to the podium, so all right, I'm ready. I got my defense gloves on.
So MVCI, as I said, spiritual successor to Marvel 3, a game I know and love in my heart. I think everyone here actually know and loves with their heart. Reason number one.
Wait, objection. Everything you said is fair, but I object already.
Oh.
Okay.
First objection. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is not technically a successor to Marvel 3. It comes after Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but it does not have the title that of which. It doesn't say Marvel vs. Capcom 4. And it was a clear downgrade. Even the devs acknowledged this back in 2016 when they talked about it.
That's why he's the GOAT.
A spin-off. And as I have sort of like explained to people as I enjoyed the game over the years where it was deeply resented, it's kind of a sequel to Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Guys, you got anything on this? I'm
all right, hold on. Okay, so this guy is like actually smoking the shit out of us right now. Like, I wasn't really expecting to actually bring hardcore evidence and examples from the developers themselves. Okay, I think. Okay, here we are, guys. We gotta start lying. We gotta start making shit up.
Start lying.
Start the game. Start making fun of his hair.
You could ask him to cite his NDA sources, which he could not do.
To be real? Okay, all right. So there's one interview I specifically remember where the lead producer, his name was like Mike. His name was Mike, and he used to work at Capcom, and he was asked this question directly by like PlayStation on like an interview. And this is back when it was first revealed, like in 2016, and he was directly addressed about like, hey, so why isn't it called Marvel vs. Capcom 4? And he kind of specifically used the examples that it isn't 3v3. We're sort of replacing a character with a stone. We have a different idea of like where this franchise like can possibly go. And I don't know if they technically use the term spin-off, but the term spin-off was definitely thrown around like very liberally. But ultimately speaking, I have spoken to the developers myself, and I have no verbal audio definition.
Objection.
Yes, please, please.
If they were claiming it was a spin-off, not a proper successor, and as you say, quote-unquote downgrade, why didn't you kill him? Why didn't you kill him?
You know, there was okay. This was the Street Fighter V era, my dude. We were taking anything we could get. Oh, we just roasted. Like 3 months of updates, and we were kaputski.
You know that in The Simpsons, that guy that's like was smoking the one cigarette in the corner of the parking lot who looks real sus? That's Mike. That's Mike right there.
Holding a gleaming copy of Marvel vs. Capcom like underneath his golden jacket.
Yeah, that's right. Capcom right there, dude. Like,
Capcom. He opens the jacket and it's just the fucking eggs.
Oh, they're all glowing.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Dude.
I don't know who this Max guy is, but he's cooking, all right? But how could you possibly defend? Reason number one, we hate MVCI, the visuals. Especially, how do you defend Dante? I need to hear.
I understand where you're coming from, but I have a extremely good reason. And the thing is, once again, I've spoken to the developers, had one-on-one communications with like art directors and stuff like that.
This guy's good.
Have come to terms with how I feel on this stuff. And genuinely speaking, you guys are completely right. I have nothing, and it's awful.
We win.
They're so bad.
I hyped you up for nothing.
I took it all.
There's reasons why I did what I did with the money and time that I had, because I knew it was the one thing that could be changed, that could possibly turn a very sour situation into something desirable. So whatever we want to say about the ugly ass visuals in the game, let's just get it off our chests. We're communal now, all right? Yeah, Dante is abhorrent.
God, he looks so bad.
Characters are like Nova and jeez, I'm gonna have to really think about it, but there's not
Ultron,
many.
Iron Man when he keeps the mask on.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone in armor?
Yes.
Or has like some like either robots or armor, they look great. And Venom. Venom looks really good.
Venom looks really good.
And there's a problem with the robots. Like, it's an Unreal Engine 4 game, and Capcom's kind of new at this. Everyone has this super bright sheen. Like piercing
that's true.
my eyes, like somebody's reflective glasses in the sun type shit. So again, that also carries over into like hit sparks and hit effects, and it's terrible. It's so like daunting how much of the space of the screen it takes up. So I agree with you. It's like they almost didn't know what they were doing with the engine.
Yeah, it was a little tough, you know, because again, while you have properly defended and affirmed that it's not a spiritual successor, right? It's still the next sequential game of a Marvel entry, if you will. Coming off the heels of that, there was a lot of expectations. And I mean, off the top of my head, I can't think of a single stage in MVCI. I couldn't even name one. I can name at least 3 in Marvel 3.
Well, I mean, Catalog's Island is burned into our retinas, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Which one?
Catalog's Island. Also the MODOK stage in MVCI. That's the only one I remember. AIM Labs is called. I think it's called AIM Labs.
Umbrella Labs.
Oh my God,
yeah, Umbrella. Yeah, the crossover. I forgot they did that.
Umbrella.
It was a comic, actually. It wasn't.
But yeah,
there's the line.
Even the stages when we had a chance to take a brush over something was clearly something we needed to do. The stages are quite literally lifeless. And again, this pulls back to the art style and visuals of the whole game. It was painfully clear that at the time they were severely constrained and limited because MCU stuff was poppin', and this is pre-Fox merger. So they also don't have access to a greater library of characters and
Fantastic Four, mutants.
Yes, if I could boil this down, if they had waited like a year, we could have had a Marvel Ultimate Alliance looking game, but we don't.
Yeah.
But it was too late, you know?
Not only is it too late, but super damage was done. Never again.
Yeah,
It is
never.
a smoking creator.
See, okay. I actually, first of all, I really like the IHeartJustice, the guy mediating all of this. I really like that he has a very fair way of like handling the conversation. Having conversations like this and debates like this, while they're funny and they're meant to be entertaining, he's actually doing a very good job of like facilitating this. And I actually really like, first of all, he has such a nice, soft-spoken way of speaking. I love it so much. I really enjoy him. But he's very good at balancing the conversation and giving points to people, that when they make a good point, he makes sure to acknowledge it, but then also coming up with his own thoughts too. Like, he's a fantastic mediator for this. I really, really like this format. Also, I am not used to being this tiny on the screen. Do you guys still like me? I'm so... Hello.
Hopes and dreams of Marvel vs. Capcom. There could never possibly ever be another one ever.
Or even a mod, right? That couldn't exist either. Where like
no way. No way.
Anybody would put that much money into modding that kind of a game. There's
no
reason.
Reason number 2, the cast was extremely underwhelming.
Yeah, which they kind of talked about.
Insulting is the better word.
I think insulting is a good word, to be honest.
No, I agree with that.
Even in the defense chair, I think insulting. It was. So here's the thing.
The travesty.
I think there is some caveats here, but I will provide a story that does put me in the same seat as not the defense here. I'm actually going to join you guys.
Come on over.
Oh, well, yeah, we got plenty of room for the MVCI hitting chair.
Hey, sorry, we're getting there. Just don't worry. I'm fair on this game, right? I cannot just sit here and just lick the sweet nectar off MVCI and everything it offers. I ain't doing that, bro. No visual examples.
Bro, that's a dead ass tree. Ain't no nectar on that bitch, bro.
So at E3 20, I believe it was 17, right after the demo came out, right? I had an interview with whatever producers were at like a Marvel Games or Marvel adjacent, and they were very curious to get everybody's hot takes and super good buzzworthy word of mouth to put into a video that would go online. And they would start asking me about characters and specifically focusing around characters. So that's the thing I said I was the most excited about. To put it bluntly, they started asking me about characters. I said X-Men, but I can't wait that X-Men are going to be in it. I love X-Men. And they're like, are there any other Marvel characters? So I'm like, well, in Marvel vs.
They
Capcom,
tug their collar nervously.
So,
what about Wyman? Just like throwing an alternative.
And to be real, that interview never made it to the light of day. I was a little verbally straight to their faces insulted that this game would not have the things that we wanted. But you know, go on. I'm here. I'm curious what you guys have to say about the roster. Just go on.
Okay. Well, since you're here closer to us in the hating chair, I think you can hear us more clearly.
That was the one I was gonna pick. I was like, where are my X-Men?
Ain't
no Cyclops,
absolutely.
Ain't no Magneto, ain't no Storm, ain't no Cable, which could have been a sick return. It would have been the most dopest shit. You have some Hyper Viper beam, but no, we got Hyper Viper shit, bro. Ain't nothing in this bitch. I looked in the MVCI box, ain't nothing. It's just flies and dirt.
Quickly runs over to the defense chair, says, they got Mega Man X. Okay, I'm running back to the...
That's about
They got Mega Man X.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, some caveats, right? Like, even I can't just completely hate, because I think there was some cool additions. I thought Ultron was pretty cool. Zero.
I don't know who Ultron is.
Amazing pick.
I like Venom, though.
Sigma,
What's that tongue do?
Sigma and Jedi were standouts to me.
That's the one I was waiting for. Sigma, dude, his level 3, I will unify the world.
Thank you.
That's pretty sick,
I agree. Like, there was enough characters in the game, and I'll boil it down to two: Mega Man X and Strider. And obviously, I'm a huge Strider weeb, but Strider Hiryu and MVCI is the best version of Strider Hiryu ever. Period.
Oh shit! Really?
He's
interesting.
The most fun. He's the most capable without being like aggressively OP and like X Factor or the way he is in Marvel 2
what's Strider
or the way he's
from?
in Marvel 1. They turned him into a point character again, so that's really enjoyable. Giving him orbs, but they're not too busted. They're just right.
Okay, for those of you who have played any of these games, I didn't even know what Marvel v Capcom Infinite was. Do you think so far that like they were like on point? Like, were there characters that you completely disagree with that you think actually were done really well here? Do you think that there were characters you really do wish that they had, but given the constraints, they just couldn't?
Man X, I don't love the most because his playstyle is really weird. It doesn't fit a hero character at all. But then you got others like Jeddah. Can't forget Gamora. Gamora's amazing the way she plays.
Taste the Godslayer, dude.
Can't forget even Captain Marvel's playstyle for being like a generic, I'm kind of like Superman, Supergirl, beat you up, you know? What do you do with that? Actually, her playstyle is like all these like chain command grabs and stuff that just beat the hell out of you. It's sort of cool.
Okay.
And then the obvious, like the majority of the DLC is amazing. Venom is so much better than any other Venom before. Monster Hunter, you're actually playing great sword.
Wait, there was Monster Hunter.
It's awesome. Sigma's the perfect mix of easy to play and like he's kind of what Mega Man X should have been. He's just cool looking and you can just jump in and start shoulder bashing people. It's perfect, dude. So I think there's some defendable characters in there. But, like, we're just watching Chris and Nemesis back again. We're like, dude, really?
What the heck? I mean, the Spencer believers, they ate so well. I don't know who called that for me.
Raise his hand. Raise his hand. Raise his hand.
What?
Where was Azura? Where was Jean from God Hand?
No. Don't get into the
No. You got your light, bro. You got your light. I need
what do you
these
mean you got my
newcomers, bro.
I haven't even got to talk shit about this game yet.
I haven't got to talk shit about this yet.
I'm talking to Javi, bro. Calm down. Now
no, I think I should have got Phoenix right for the record. That's
No. You already got Phoenix. You already got your stuff. I need brand new
stuff?
Ashura from God Hand. I mean, Ashura from George Raz. And then I need Jean from God Hand. So like, straight up.
And here's the crazy part. This game definitely had the corporate meddling, quote unquote, attached. Even more so than like the launch of Street Fighter V with like barely functioning online and no like just survival mode. That's it. This game definitely reeked of a lot of that stuff because even from when I was asked or asking the producers like 10 years ago about MVCI, I was like, so where are these characters? Like, is there a chance of like X-Men and all this stuff? And I was pretty much told that just wait, just wait. We have a lot of plans for the game, like just wait.
Which is
there had been quote unquote leaks from some quote unquote reputable sources that had called all the characters before the game was out. And like many of them include a lot of the stuff that we're complaining about right now.
Yeah.
But the game didn't have it at launch, which is the worst. They should have put some of them there at launch. It was
that is the craziest thing. And I think the biggest failing in gaming now, and I'm going to sound like an old person for a second. To be fair, I am 31. Games not giving what players expect at launch, that is a game killer. That is a fandom killer. That is a fan base killer. That is a game killer. The only game that I can think of that has had such a strong comeback from like a bad launch was like No Man's Sky. I think we can all agree that No Man's Sky was probably one of the most disappointing games on launch. It was so underwhelming. It did not deliver anything that it was promised, but it had also had the best comeback of all time, and the devs have apologized. They have begged on their knees to forgive them, given free updates. That game is incredible now, but so many people even now will not give that game a chance because of how bad it was on launch. I think corporations think that if they just slap a name on and an IP in, people will forgive it. I don't think they really, until their wallets are hit, they don't realize what a bad launch can do. And I think it's because fundamentally in the gaming industry, and feel free to disagree with me in the comments, especially older gamers, we remember going to go get games that were finished on release. Like, there was no updates, there was no alpha beta, there was no play testing, there was no DLCs that had to come out to like fix and patch the game. Like, you bought a game, it was done and ready to play. And I think introducing online gaming and introducing this new standard of like, oh, well, like if you buy this game, there's, you know, going to have to be patches and you're not actually getting the full version, you're getting early access, you're getting beta or whatever. Like, I think this has given corporations the ability to really kind of be like, oh, we can have a bad launch, but we promise we're going to fix it. And I do think that when you have such strong player bases like Capcom does, like Marvel, they aren't as willing to be as forgiving because this kind of stuff sticks around, as it clearly does with these guys.
Genuinely bad.
Remember what leaked before it came out? Remember the design brief for the specifications of like how we're going to sell this game to the masses?
Oh my god,
remember whenever you're mentioning how it was like it had all
this
this corporate greed like slapped over it? That did not help. That did not help.
Yeah, that was
because every video game has that. That just should not have gotten to the fucking public.
That definitely shouldn't have been made publicly available. That is like obviously what happens for every game behind the scenes, but people being like exposed to that of how sort of like direct shillery it is in some way just leaves a really bad feeling.
Cattle, this is our livestock. No, it's villainous, man. It really put a negative shine on the game. It took a lot of its luster even from the start.
But I tend to go back and think of the characters that I loved, you know? And there's that one reason in my defense, this is a personal defense. I would always go back to the game. Strider and Monster Hunter together. I love this team. Like all the other Strider players kind of did the same thing. Clockwork started playing the same team as well. And the funny thing about MVCI is that for a lot of people that were old MVC2 heads and old Marvel vs. Capcom heads, like before that played MVC1 and stuff like that, believe it or not, a lot of them really liked MVCI. and this game goes on to influence several other games and how their tag mechanics work going forward.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Set precedent for if that type of gameplay could even thrive. And I would say, and this is not helping my offense at all, but MVCI crawled. I think some games, hopefully down the line, we'll be able to walk.
Yeah, and I think we kind of saw that even with like Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which was kind of a mix of MVCI and Marvel 3.
That was a low-key hit, by the way, too. Like, I got a lot of DLC.
It was made by huge MVCI fans and huge Marvel 3 fans.
It's getting a little too positive in here, though. I gotta get back to hating.
Yeah, you guys gotta get mad. I'm turning you around.
We gotta get that clickbait back.
You're actually doing too good of a job, Lee.
Give me the floor.
Give me the floor, please.
The character roster isn't even fucking balanced. It's asymmetrical on the character select tree.
You're done. That's it.
Yeah.
Cut him up.
What do you have to say about that, folks?
God, they do really just look so bad.
There's the crazy part. Some stupid ass people that would go on to put way too much money and time into the game also tried to fix that visually and did a very good job. So all I'm gonna say is that we couldn't change that, but yeah, you just maybe.
Oh my god, dude. You know, the moral of the story might just be money. It solves everything. I don't know. I hope not. We'll see. But anyway, let's go with reason number 3 why you should hate MVCI, or maybe not. We'll see. I take you to, you know, some of the amazing sound effects of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Character maybe we all know and hate or love, Marvel 3 Doom. You can just scream out foot dive in most fighting game events and someone will be like, they'll turn around and acknowledge you. These types of audio examples and even just the music, the theme songs themselves, right, are so iconic and just bring so much life to Marvel 3 that I felt they were wholly omitted in MVCI, except for like Sigma and Jetta. So like that's
DLC.
I don't know who this purple guy is, but I kind of fuck with him.
Exactly.
My main gripe.
He's single?
My main gripe with that is Dante's name. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can I bitch about how Dante is like, I was given like a pretty high tier but high execution character and given baby first Fisher Price character that is like insanely high tier. I just press down and an action button and I get hammer and it ground bounces. Yeah. And I can do it twice for free and get like more than half of a health bar if I just throw a super at the end.
Yeah.
And he looks like ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not look good.
Like ass. Yeah, you know.
Like, I remember Nova put like his whole chest in the like voice acting, but that's
thank you. All right, so okay, it's not all like piss and vinegar. I think Nova and his performance holds a candle to the absolute like infallible performance that was Nova in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Super good, right? This guy is putting his whole chest into
his whole pussy.
Level 3, you know, and it sounds great. In the same ways that I do agree that some other characters that also sound really good. Doctor Strange sounds really good in this game. You know, like there are a few that are upgrades, but there are several that are clear downgrades. Ghost Rider kind of a downgrade, Dormammu kind of a downgrade. Another funny MVCI story is that I've been in your guys' position, and you know what? I have eyes and or ears, and I can tell that this shit big sucks. And was kind of vocal about that in 2017, so much so that some lead audio engineer or person working on the game was really pissed off at me at like a Comic-Con and came up to me publicly and started like denouncing me that why are you talking so much shit about this and stuff, and I'm like, hey man, I gotta get going.
Well, and I was like, that's his job and he's allowed
to. They're coming to your door. They're coming to get you, dude.
I am used to being in this position, brothers. Like, I have been here before.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Like, maybe do a better job then.
He's a bodyguard at all times, so the audio engineer doesn't kill him.
So yeah, the audio sucks mostly. I agree. it's like 10%
Fuck that guy.
90% this is bad. Like none of the music is good.
Before we move on from the audio,
sure, please.
I recall probably the worst, but it's so bad and forgettable. I can't fucking remember it. It's Gamora's lines. There's something Gamora says that makes me laugh every time she does a super. Is it Taste the Godslayer?
Yeah, it's Taste the Godslayer, dude. I love that. I unironically love that line, actually. Like, see, my problem is Bucky. He has a line where Metal Knuckles. I loathe that line. It sucks. I think Bucky's line sucks.
Bucky sucks. Yeah, I guess this is where it gets a little tough for me because like these are all people. These are hardworking people. You know, they got their bag. They did what they could, but some deliveries just felt a little dialed. And I don't know if that's flat. Like a product. Yeah, very flat is a great way to put it, right? Like it's hard to come off of the heels of Marvel 3. So like even if it's not a successor, it's just so hard to look at both.
As not being related.
All the voice actors got a script that said there was a spinoff. That's why they didn't put any energy in it.
Yeah, and to be completely honest, I'm not even kidding you. It's almost like the game did not want to fully lean into the video gaminess of it.
Interesting.
Like actual intentional. We wanted to hook a bit closer to the moody sort of like MCU-ness of this. So maybe we don't want our characters like voice direction wise to lean as into like the super screamy cheeseball stuff. Of the previous games. That's how they might 100%. Look at it, you know? So
that's interesting.
That could affect why the most of the game has like a very different sound to it. Like why even the majority of the sound effects aren't the way they are. And I can see that direction because that direction kind of lines up with a lot of other weird stuff in the game.
That's why Sigma sounds so good. He's not going to be a Marvel movie.
Because he is a video game guy, dude. Yeah, he literally is missing. He goes into a fucking video game in his level 3.
You know what? I don't fucking like how much this guy's helping me learn, you know?
Sorry.
I'm not a fan of this.
I hate learning.
Again, reel us back, okay? Because I'm struggling to hate as we get to reason 4, to be honest. But like, there's at least 5 reasons.
He's convincing them.
4, and I want to talk about this for a second. Reason 4, you should hate MVCI. I was not a huge fan of movement in that game.
Fair.
But particularly the very specific point, and this might need to be explained a bit for those who don't know.
I
was
don't know.
not a fan of the proximity guard in that game.
What does that mean?
And now I'll try to explain this. I've actually never had to explain it to someone.
Thank you so much.
Your glasses. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
FGC guy complaining about
okay, I'm getting my notepad
guard. Oh God forbid I do Akuma overhead into Raging Demon, you get caught, bro. All right, whatever, man. Whatever, bro.
Fucking shut the hell up, bro. Okay, I'll try to make this simple. If someone can explain it better, please do. Proximity guard, just an instance in the game where if the opponent hits some sort of button, something comes out, some action, your character responds by actually just guarding, even if you're like a million miles away, if I recall correctly. You hit a button and they're just like, oh, I got to guard.
That's not even proximity guarding. That's universally guarding across the whole football game.
Yeah, it's guarding without a guard button. It's guarding with like the old school Street Fighter 2 way, down, back. If you want to prevent your opponent from like walking backwards as you're trying to open them up, you just mash jab and they will stop. Even though you're not hitting them, they will literally hold position every time you hold jab.
Interesting.
Going into guard state, aka proximity block.
Because they're attacking technically.
Well said. Anyway,
right?
I hate that shit. Whatever you just said, I hate that shit. It sucks. I try to move, I try to dash, I can't do nothing. I'm very passionate about this. It's tough because again, we're gonna not spiritual successor. We're not saying that one more time. But Marvel 3, bro, has some of the most insane movement. I've never seen Cap do so many backflips in my fucking life. It was so cool. And then you put me in this dumbass game and I have to fucking, what is it? Fucking wave guard dash just to get around. It's the worst. All right, defend. Please defend.
Okay, here's defense. And this is going to go back to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, a game all of us clearly love. We know that plink dashing wasn't intentional, right?
Nope.
Like, we all know that, like, that was just a happy little accident that contributed to arguably some of the greatest movement in a fighting game ever.
I feel so bad because I'm not going to have anything to say about this because I am little baby boy when it comes to, like, actual technical shit. So they're going to be talking about this whole thing. I'm just sitting here with that little monkey from The Simpsons in Homer's head, just clapping the symbols together. But I'm going to try and learn and pay attention because if I'm going to learn from anybody, it's going to be Maximilian, dude.
God, true.
And it doesn't, like, even universal for Doom, it doesn't work, you know? Like, some characters just are funky that they don't get access to it. Some characters, like, you have to manually do it, like Dante and stuff like that. So yes, and I agree with you. Yeah, the natural movement of MVCI when you jump into it does feel weird. But to give MVCI players who continued to play this game for 7 years after it came out, those bitches figured that shit out. And it wasn't the same solutions as it was in previous games like Ultimate Marvel 3. So movement in MVCI proper nowadays is effing crazy. The problem was they had such an eloquent solution in Ultimate Marvel 3 that felt so good. Like, if plink dashing doesn't come back in something, bro, like, I'm gonna be mad because almost most games have like plink dashing now. That needs to be a thing with obvious like limit. We can't go crazy. But yes, if I can also add another little story to this, I have so many stories.
I love his stories. No, please,
stories. So much lore out of this.
We removed it. We actually got into the guts of the game and took it out. And it took a while.
Proximity guard? Or
yes, we took it out.
Guard?
Literally removed it completely from the game.
Why?
It was trash.
Really?
We got famous Marvel 3 modders as well as MVCI people.
Oh, that's right. Because he did that
we
thing.
Got it completely removed for the game because, like, yeah, what's one thing we can do to fix the gameplay? This, dude, this is it. And we had a functioning build with it, and we were messing around with it, and it felt so sloppy to the point where, okay, so just turning it off is not the answer. This will have to be like severely modified, like really figured out. It's almost like the game didn't fit around it not being there. So there was a point where I've seen MVCI without proximity guard, and it was actually trash.
I feel inclined to trust you.
I trust him implicitly.
Who could still remove it but make it work? That'd be insane.
And that's the thing. Yeah, it would almost take a whole game redesign, like
an overhaul, right?
The way like the way the normals interact and stuff like that would have to get redesigned. Like you would almost need it in some spots.
They're still talking about movement.
It felt like now suddenly the game doesn't work. It's like, ugh, why is everything bad all of a sudden? What's going on?
Is there any way to explain it? Did it make mix-ups too easy, or the
so
tag
mostly game
it?
feel felt super off. And again, game feel in MVCI is kind of weird. Like hit stun, hit stop doesn't feel as good as Marvel 3.
I wonder what they mean.
During a lot of their
okay, it's just kind of steady.
If you look really closely to MVC3, there's a tiny amount of camera shake during a light, medium, heavy, and like super. But
it doesn't feel impactful.
We tried adding that as well, and it was terrible. So, funny enough, it went down to game feel, and that was most important for me, that people need to play this and it needs to feel okay. And if we did that, it would have been a completely different game, and it would have not been good. I wish I had a mystery build that I could throw you guys, but it was just a thing that we messed around with when we were hacking into the game, and we got it off, and it sucked.
It's a necessary evil.
But I do agree with you in that, these bitches should have done something. Like, there might have been an overlying gameplay reason in totality why they needed that, especially for tagging and stuff, and I think it mostly boils down to tag.
That's actually a fantastic transition because Dang, I mean, I'm real. It's been hard to hate. The longer we go on, I'm getting
We're getting cooked.
Boys, I'm gonna need you to rally here for what is possibly the biggest reason to hate that has no solvable.
He's trying, bro.
Please don't tell me you fixed it already. But reason number 5 why you really gotta hate MVCI is I don't know how else to put it except super tag. That's probably the best way I can explain it. There's other elements I can just kind of like maybe can it to being, I would say maybe gameplay, but that's not quite true. There's some things I think we really did enjoy. Sure. MVCI. But God, did super tag take like all of the life out of any sort of competitive gaming or even casual gaming?
So if there's one thing I'm going to fight you guys on,
okay,
I love super tag.
Oh, interesting.
He's
gonna kill us.
Actually fully defend it. But I don't think it has fully defensible. It has some personality quirks, right? But what MVCI Super Tag offers is genuinely the one thing of MVCI that I think fits thematically into Marvel vs. Capcom as a concept, as an entity, as an idea. And that idea, that entity going all the way back to X-Men vs. Street Fighter is that this is crazy, like dreams come true type stuff. Like what is happening? Like you can do that. You're allowing me to do that. Characters do this shit at the same time. This is nuts, bro. If there's one thing in MVCI that fits that, it is Super Tag. Because Super Tag does absolutely mind expand your ass. At this point, it is no longer just a traditional assist game. It is not a thing that lines up with the way Marvel 2 played, with the way that even Marvel 1 or Marvel 3 played. No. You have to reevaluate what the hell can I do? When can I do it? And there's clear limitations to tagging, and there's clear problems with things like Super Tag and stuff like that. But there was some pretty cool solutions with like All Guard, like a universal guard that happens when that kind of stuff happens, where the better players that actually play this game now, as time goes on, it became just kind of like still obviously good, but less powerful, to the point where, I get you, bros. It isn't traditional Marvel, but it also has counter tag, which is arguably the greatest evolution of active tag. It is the evolution of combos are too long. How do we keep people playing the game? Can I still take advantage of a situation if somebody does a breaker, quote unquote, a counter tag?
Okay.
And you get literally 2 fights happening at one fight at the top of the screen, another fight's happening at the bottom of the screen.
That's actually kind of sick. Okay, he's selling me on this.
It's crazy, dude. I love that shit. I love it.
See, okay, I feel like part of why they are changing their tune, and again, I've said this before when I first watched MaximilianDood, he is so goddamn passionate. And not only is he passionate, but that passion has fueled his knowledge and his history and his love for the industry. He knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he is so fucking passionate, and he also is very fair. He like recognizes the limitations. It doesn't feel like he's just glazing it and just saying like, oh, like I'm just gonna ride or die this. He has put so much thought into this, and not just like from his own perspective, but from the perspective of like the community, casual players, competitive players, people inside the industry, people outside of the fighting game community. Like he is taking all of this into consideration. I am fully convinced I would try this game.
One of the things that kept me on board with MVCI the whole time.
I'm gonna need a defendant stop getting erect on the stand, please.
Please. I was right over here. I was given a reason to hit in this game.
I need a pillow. Excuse me.
I don't have a problem with the super tag. I thought it was interesting.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm washed.
Damn,
I hit so much about this game, but like whenever I went to my first tournament in Ireland, okay?
Yeah.
And it was so funny. There was one of the top like Marvel vs. Capcom players like ran up to me, grabbed me by the collar, and he said, "Hey, I'm losing to this guy." And I was like, why?
I love Silent Friends.
He's playing Nemesis and Hagar, and he does a super, and then he tags it and does another super, and then does a lariat, and then does another super.
It's so degenerate.
Yes, it was incredibly degenerate, but like that was the interesting thing about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Whenever I played against them, I blocked, and then they ran out of meter.
I just blocked.
I blocked, brother.
It was so funny.
That's so funny.
Then that's the thing about it that I like, man. I like that. It goes a little too far, don't get me wrong. The screen stop is also a thing that may have been investigated. Maybe if we take this out, how does it feel? Oh, it feels bad. to the point where, you know, there is a lot of refinement that maybe happens to this tag as time goes on. But to me personally, it lines up with like the one thing they could have done to a 2v2 fighting game that actually allowed it to expand your mind, right? You're not thinking about opening up people the same way in MVCI as you are in this. And can I also provide another minor defense unrelated to tagging?
No, we're getting
we're cooked, bro.
You're literally shitting on us.
Have you guys experienced the short hop?
I'm standing up as a Jetta main, super hop into air HK dash HK is the most badass shit.
Super hop stall button dash button. Oh my god. Strider dash forward, and instead of doing the weird kind of like jump that he has to do in Marble 3, you just down and then up forward back down, and he does this like right off the ground surf. Every character can do this stuff. It is sick, dude. They quite literally put in King of Fighters like short hops into the game, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But yes,
I have a terrible confession.
Go ahead.
Here on the eve of me hating on Reason 5, I have to reveal that I pulls off Sting mask to reveal that I'm an MVCI player. I would Bucky, super, and then short hop cap and hit him with a shield, and that shit was gas. I'm not gonna lie. It was so fucking cool.
Bucky super, tag and cap, short hop H, jump cancel the H if they crossed up, back to the other side, empty jump low. Good luck, buddy. Good.
That's
you better
crazy.
Have 2 bars to break that shit. It ain't happening, dude.
Oh, dude, there's probably footage of me doing that. It's very incriminating. I don't think I can do understand anymore. It's just fucked up, man. But my goodness gracious. All right. We've covered the 5 reasons. As it kind of expected, I didn't want to reveal at the beginning of the video, but I think Max 8.
The love that this man has for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is impenetrable. We cannot defeat him.
So I give a huge shout out to my patrons, and if you want to support the House of Justice and all of the House of Justice endeavors, as well as the people behind the scenes, editors, artists, please consider supporting through the Patreon.
Maybe I should get a Patreon. That was so fun. I loved this format of video as well. I like this back and forth. This is very fun. Also, all the artists are incredible. I love them so much. I need to go follow all of these artists.
Thank you guys so much. Without further ado, here's the rest of the outro. Take that!
That was so fun. I had an absolute fucking blast with this video. Thank you so much for watching. This was so fun. Thank you to everybody that encouraged me to watch IHeartJustice. I'm gonna watch the group that him and Lythero and the other guy are part of as well. I swear I'm gonna familiarize myself with all of these names, but this was so much fun. I had such a blast with this format. I absolutely adored it. I am a full-on MaximilianDood fan now. I adore him. Anybody that is so passionate about something and so knowledgeable and so entrenched, like, you have my utmost love and respect. I am so excited for the Street Fighter stream. I'm very, very excited. It's also going to be the last time that you're ever going to see this model before my debut for my 2.0. I'm very excited. I'm also so thankful. Again, I know I say it, I've said it a million times before, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting. Being a member. If you would like to become a member, please do so. It really helps me out. And give me more suggestions, fighting game or not. I have a list, but I would love to hear more. I have also hired an editor. Thank you so much, Lev, for making these videos as incredible as they are going to be. You guys, you no longer have to suffer my video editing. That video that came out on Saturday, that was the last video that you have to suffer with my editing. We have a professional on our hands now. Thank you so much to anybody that reached out wanting to help. Until the next video, please take care of yourselves and the people around you and leave the world a little better than the way you found it. And I will see you all in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.